Now on 18 Eyewitness News.
The Madison County Fair is going to be bigger and better than ever. A Bonne Terre man will face involuntary manslaughter charges next May. Plus, a quarantined area expands as an invasive pest is found in new locations. All of these stories and how long is these cool morning temperatures going to continue?
Coverage you can count on. This is 18 Eyewitness News.
Hello everyone, welcome and thanks for joining us. I'm Fred Dawkins and these are the top stories that we're working on for you at this hour. The 11th annual Madison County Fair is looking to be bigger and better than ever before. Area organizers are hoping to increase their arts and crafts and food vendor sections. Spokesperson Shay Davis tells 18 Eyewitness News that they've taken steps to bring in more vendors this year.
We reduced our prices this year on handmade crafts and for local vendors, hoping that it would make it a little more affordable for people to sell their goods and their homemade items at the fair.
Shay adds, if you demonstrate your craft at the fair, you can get your booth space for free. Now, if your talents are in performing, they're also looking for a few more people for their talent show.
It doesn't just have to be singing, but we will have available sound if someone would like to bring a CD and sing, or if they have another talent, they want to play their own instrument, that's great. But the talent show will be at 5 o'clock on Saturday evening.
Folks participating in the talent show are asked to pre-register in advance. By clicking on this story at our website, kdkz18.com, you'll find the numbers you need to get more information on vendor booths or to pre-register. The Madison County Fair is set for October 5th, 6th, and 7th in Fredericktown. Well, now Dustin Kopp is here with a look at our first forecast. Dustin?
Good evening, Fred. Good evening, everybody. We saw a nice day here in southeast Missouri, but some changes are on the way. Looking at current conditions throughout the area, 68 degrees right now in Festus and Potosi, 68 in Ironton, 69 in Piedmont, Poplar Bluff and Van Buren right now at 70 degrees. Going through the evening hours, cloudy skies, 7 p.m., 69 degrees, 66 by 9, and some thunderstorms start to develop after midnight, temperature around 63. I'll give you more details on your forecast coming up later in your Storm Tracker 18 weather forecast.
A Bonne Terre man accused of involuntary manslaughter will go on trial next May. The charges against 31-year-old Jeremy Hansel stem from a wrong-way accident on Highway 67 last November. Now, according to court documents, Hansel was driving north in the southbound lanes when he struck 41-year-old Ricky Mowry of Ironton head-on, killing him. Hansel's passenger, 28-year-old Jacqueline Rycon of Bonne Terre, died from her injuries about an hour later. Tests showed Hansel's blood alcohol level was more than 3 times above the legal limit. His trial before Circuit Court Judge Kenneth Pratt will start next May 2nd. Well, more than 30 Butler County agencies are coming together to help the homeless or those at risk for becoming homeless. The 3rd annual Project Homeless Connect Veterans Stand Down is Tuesday at Poplar Bluff's Black River Coliseum. Paul Schuenberg of the John J. Pershing VA Medical Center says some organizers focus on physical needs.
There will be a couple of churches that will have clothes for homeless people. There will be Burger King is going to provide lunch. There will be people from the local technical schools that will give free haircuts.
In addition, Schuenberg says mental health professionals will be on hand to give assessments and care.
There will be medical people there that will be able to address some of their pressing medical needs that some of the people will have.
The Project Homeless Connect Veterans Stand Down starts at 8 on Tuesday morning and runs until 2 o'clock. Well, if you'd like to supply cut wood for the East Missouri Action Agency but missed their earlier meetings, you still have another opportunity. There will be one last meeting Tuesday evening at 6 in the agency's St. Francis Outreach Office in Deloge. Spokesperson Shanna Aston tells us more.
Well, East Missouri Action Agency is a community action agency, and the whole concept of that is making your community a better place to live. So we contract with local individuals to start their own little businesses, wood businesses, and we pay them to give a service to our low-income clients.
Wood supplies and wood suppliers are needed for Bollinger, Cape Girardeau, Iron, Madison, Perry, St. Genevieve, St. Francis, and Washington counties. Shannon tells us that they try to help low-income families who need any kind of heating assistance.
We pay utility bills like electric and propane as well, and those are more of our clientele. I would say maybe 10% of the people that we serve are wood people.
Shanna says last year East Missouri gave heating assistance to just under 10,000 households in their 8-county service area. Now, for more information on Tuesday's wood vendor meeting, click this story at our website, kdkz18.com. Missouri officials are expecting their quarantine of ash wood products. The move follows the discovery of the invasive emerald ash borer located in Madison and Reynolds counties. Now, the quarantine now includes Carter, Iron, Madison, Reynolds, and Shannon counties. Wayne County has been under the quarantine since the insect was first identified there back in 2008. The quarantine limits moving wood products most likely to carry the borer, including any part of an ash tree, from logs to green lumber to compost, bark and chips, ash nursery stock, and all hardwood firewood. For detailed information on moving these products and the emerald ash borer, click the links on this story at our website, kdkz18.com. And when we come back on 18 Eyewitness News, we'll visit all the fun and festivities from this past weekend around the 18 Eyewitness News viewing area.
When you're looking for quality home furnishings, appliances, and more, look no further than Heartland Furniture and Appliance. Heartland Furniture and Appliance offers great low prices every day with 90 days same as cash, easy payment plans to fit your budget, no hassle leasing, and great customer service with 3 locations to better serve you, the customers, in Donovan, Dexter, and Piedmont on both sides of Main Street. Heartland Furniture and Appliance, call 223-3200.
Let it wash you this morning. Oh, the blood of Jesus shed for me. What a sacrifice that saved my life. With the blood, it is my victory.
Take control of your future by enrolling at the Unitech Career Center. Discover a new career with Unitech's nursing programs or the opportunities with Unitech's sheet metal fabricating program, or turn your hobby into a career with Unitech's power sports equipment program. From electrical trades to automotive technology programs, the first step to a well-paying future starts at the Unitech Career Center, Raider Road in Bonne Terre. For adult information, call 358-3011. For high school information, call 358-2271.
You're watching 18 Eyewitness News with Fred Dawkins, Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp, and Jeremy Martin with sports. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
It was a busy first weekend of fall. Mild temperatures and sunny skies brought the crowds out to the 6th annual Leadwood Fall Festival in Leadwood. Folks streamed into Farmington's downtown fall festival, and in the afternoon, some 13 bands from around the state took part in the 15th annual Farmington Marching Invitational. And a number of folks came in to save lives by donating at the Froggy 96 blood drive on Saturday. The great weekend weather also brought out the crowds at the 3rd annual Wayne County Fair in Silva. Well, just a few seats remain for this Saturday's rocketry mini camp offered by the Space Museum in Bonne Terre. The program gives middle school students an opportunity to build model rockets as well as learn about aerospace careers. Museum founder Earl Mullins says the event is free, with a NASA Summer of Invitation grant picking up the cost.
They get their own model rocket that they can build, fly, and take home. They will learn all about rockets and space travel. There will be all types of activities.
The event starts Saturday morning at 9 o'clock and runs until 5. Earl says the minicamp uses NASA's curriculum, and getting the grant is a vote of confidence from NASA.
For a small museum in Bonne Terre, Missouri, down here in the southeast Missouri part of Missouri, where you don't think of anything like this existing, we're doing it right here in your own backyard.
Registration information for students in grades 5th through 8th can be found by clicking this story at our website, kdkz18.com. Well, you can see some of Missouri's first free-ranging elk in nearly 150 years through a self-guided tour of the Peck Ranch Conservation Area. Now, over the past 2 years, the Department of Conservation in Missouri has restored almost 70 elk from Kentucky to the area in northwest Carter and eastern Shannon County. In addition, more than a dozen elk calves have been born at the Peck Ranch during that time. The best times to see the elk are right after sunrise and right before sunset. The tour route begins at the Peck Ranch office. For detailed information, click this story at our website, kdkz18.com. And still to come on 18 Eyewitness News, doctors told her she didn't have a brain tumor, but what she does have left her mother in shock. More about the impact of phantom brain tumors and why cases in children are on the rise. That's coming up in Your Health.
Showers and thunderstorms are on the way for southeast Missouri. I'll give you all those details coming up next in your Storm Tracker 18 weather forecast.
When someone comes in a Mineral Area's emergency department, our focus is giving them the best treatment in the quickest manner possible. We track every single patient, sending the doctors information before they even walk in the room. We have dedicated X-ray and CT equipment in our emergency department. We don't have to waste any time running all over the hospital. We know that minutes count in an emergency, and you can count on ER Plus at Mineral Area Regional Medical Center.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker 18 weather forecast with Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp.
And welcome back. We saw a nice day here in southeast Missouri, and as I said earlier, we are going to be seeing some changes in store for southeast Missouri as well. Looking at weather headlines, we're going to see showers and thunderstorms off and on for the next several days. 80s through Wednesday, but back into the 70s by Thursday. However, the weekend is also looking wet. Here in southeast Missouri, temperatures are in the 60s, 68 in Festus, St. Genevieve right now at 67, as well as in Fredericktown, 66 at Cape Girardeau, 69 at Piedmont, Van Buren at Poplar Bluff, a little bit warmer at 70 degrees. Currently here at the studio, we have a current temperature of 71 under a cloudy sky. That's what it feels like out there. Current dew point 45, 39% humidity, and a south wind at 9 miles per hour. Go through the day tomorrow, we're going to see a front kind of push its way through, a warm front, giving us a chance of some showers and some thunderstorms for your day on Tuesday. So for tonight, late in the evening, overnight hours, we're going to see those showers and thunderstorms develop. Low of 59, 57 in Festus, as well as in Potosi, 59 in Ellington, Van Buren 57, 60 in Poplar Bluff. Showers and thunderstorms continue tomorrow and off and on for the next several days. 85 tomorrow with southwest wind 10 to 15, 84 in St. Genevieve, 85 in Fredericktown, 88 in Piedmont and Poplar Bluff, and 86 in Cape Girardeau. The next several days are looking like this through southeast Missouri. As I said, showers and thunderstorms continue for the next several days through the weekend. 80 degrees on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, mid-70s, and low 70s on Saturday and Sunday. And by Monday, we're going to continue seeing those clouds, though, but temperature around 69 degrees. Another look at our weekend forecast, showers and thunderstorms, high of 71 on both Saturday and Sunday. However, on Saturday, we'll see a low of 58. On Sunday, a low of 48, so a little bit cooler on Sunday evening. Let's check your Storm Tracker weather forecast. More details located at kdkz18.com. Just click on the Weather tab. Fred, back to you.
Imagine the emotional roller coaster in this situation. First, doctors suspect your child has a brain tumor, but tests show it's not the case. That may seem like great news, but what follows for many families is the diagnosis of a phantom brain tumor, a so-called pseudotumor. It isn't actually there, but the pain and treatments are very real. Clark Powell explains why pseudotumors are all about and why some doctors say cases in children are on the rise.
Most teenagers will spend part of their evenings doing homework, but Lauren Ashley is an exception. Because she misses so much school, Lauren does homework most nights and every summer.
Kids don't understand what's going on. They're like, you look perfectly fine. You don't have cancer. You're not in a wheelchair. I'm like, well, I was in pain.
The pain stems from pressure inside Lauren's head that, in her case, increases to unbearable levels without warning, a condition that was caught during a routine eye exam.
The ophthalmologist looked in her eyes. He could tell that her optic nerves were very swollen and told us that she had a brain tumor.
But extensive tests proved Lauren didn't have a brain tumor, just the pain and symptoms of one. It's a rare condition known as pseudotumor cerebri, and if left untreated, can be devastating.
A number of people will actually go blind from this. This damages their optic nerves.
Dr. Steve Roach of Nationwide Children's Hospital says it's hard to know how many kids have this condition, but it's clear that cases are steadily on the rise. That's why he and his colleagues are forming the first clinic in the country dedicated to treating pseudotumor in children. Patients like Lauren often take dozens of medicines, sometimes endure countless surgeries, and travel extensively to see different specialists. But this clinic could simplify that. Roach, who is also with Ohio State University, says it will help by allowing eye doctors, surgeons, and imaging specialists all to work in one place toward one goal.
We can find these kids earlier and get them treated. I mean, it's really a crying shame to have an 8-year-old lose their vision when we could prevent it.
It's an idea the Ashleys appreciate. They've started their own website to get out information about this condition and treatment options others may not know about. At Nationwide Children's Hospital, this is Clark Powell reporting.
Doctors really aren't sure what causes pseudotumors, but they think childhood obesity may play a role in most cases. Besides, medical treatment options are limited to draining spinal fluid and surgery to release pressure on the brain. Coming up in today's Your Life segment on 18 Eyewitness News, Barbie has seen a lot of children toy boxes, but parents may consider adding a dose of reality to playtime. Dr. Bill Meyer explains in today's Focus on the Family.
I'm Stacy Johnson. You know, the right furniture can make the house, and the right price, well, that's what makes the furniture. Want to know how to get 50% off next time you go shopping? We'll pull up a chair and see what's coming up on Money Talks News.
Your health is brought to you by Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy of Deloge. We're caring for you and about you is our business. From taking time to explain your medication, offering a caring touch, to a full line of medical equipment, supplies, and diabetic shoes. We'll help you understand your options and assist you with Medicare drug plan enrollment. With a comfortable waiting area, convenient drive-through or free delivery. Caring for our neighbors is our business. Your locally owned Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, just off of Highway 67 at the Deloge exit. When you're recovering from a traumatic injury, the last thing you need is an unexpected bill. Because most health insurers pay only a part of air transport, Archair Medical has a solution, the Omni Advantage program. For a membership fee of $49 per year, Omni Advantage guarantees you and other covered family members will not have to pay anything that your health insurer doesn't provide. In an extraordinary emergency, the last thing you need to worry about is cost. Contact Archair Medical or visit them on the web to discover all the advantages of Omni Advantage.
It seems like almost every girl in America has had one, but are Barbies good for our daughters? Dr. Bill Meyer explains and explores that question in today's Focus on the Family.
Barbie is an American icon. It's a little difficult to be critical.
There's no question that Barbie is a childhood staple for most young girls, yet she's not without controversy. A few years back, she created a national firestorm when Talking Barbie uttered the phrase, "Math is hard." But there are other issues with Barbie as well.
Girls would look at that and look at themselves in the mirror and strive to be that shape and that size, and it's humanly impossible.
If we wanted to give our little girls the impression they should grow up rich and gorgeous, we probably couldn't find a better example than Barbie. There are no ugly Barbie dolls, and a childhood spent with these unrealistic images of perfection can create some problems when a real-life 13-year-old takes her first long look in a mirror.
So it represents something that's unattainable. The perfect body, the perfect skin, the perfect hair sets up a standard that feeds into that lack of confidence of how you're made.
Barbie and her many competitors often usher little girls into the teenage experience much too early. They fantasize about teen life as the dolls go on dates or to the prom. Regardless of your family's feelings about Barbie, you might want to at least consider postponing her arrival until your daughters are a bit older.
Offer a better alternative, toys that they can interact with, something that's not necessarily going to give them a false reality that they can't live up to.
For Focus on the Family, I'm Dr. Bill Meyer.
For more valuable information on life's issues, relationships, and family, visit KDKZ18.com and click on the Focus on the Family link under the Lifestyles menu. Next to your house and your car, your home furnishings could be the most expensive things you buy. But there are ways you can save a lot of money. Money reporter Stacy Johnson is here with tips on knocking the stuffing out of furniture prices.
Just as clothes can make the man, furniture can make a home. But there's a problem with nice furniture. It carries a hefty price tag. But that doesn't mean you have to pay a lot to get a lot. As with most expensive things in life, there are tons of ways to save. Example, here are 5 comfortable ways you might save 50% or more when you shop for furniture. Idea number 1, timing. New inventory typically comes in around Memorial Day, then again around Veterans Day. That's when inventory clearance sales start, but you can save as much as half off by waiting till July 4th or around Christmas. Idea number 2, online shopping. There are membership sites that offer fine furniture at up to 50% off. The clearance section of sites like Overstock.com also frequently feature 50% off deals. And don't ever buy anything online or off without first checking for coupons. And then there's my personal favorite, consignment stores. Here you can actually look at the merchandise and save 50%. Maybe even more, because sometimes you can haggle the price down. Added bonus, some of the older furniture is built better than the furniture you buy today.
This is an unusual, very carved console we have made in Spain. The man originally paid $8,000 for it, and we have it now about 75% off of that price at $1,800.
Finally, there's the place where you can save the most. Craigslist, FreeCycle, yard sales, estate sales, and auctions. There are websites and apps that can help you find them. Bottom line, dressing up your house may require good taste, but it doesn't require big money. The key? Substituting imagination for that budget. Want links and more ideas? They're resting comfortably right here at MoneyTalksNews.com. I'm Stacy Johnson.
And like Stacy said, he's got more links and lots of information on how you can save on furniture and everything else in the house. Find him by going to our website, KDKZ18.com. Click on the Money Talks link under the Lifestyles menu.
And coming up in sports, I'll have a wrap-up of the action under the Friday Night Lights. The Cards head to Houston to start a 3-game series with the Astros, and the Rams keep it close for 3 quarters before falling to the Bears.
Attention, Accutane warning. If you have Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or inflammatory bowel disease, it may have been caused by the acne drug Accutane. Accutane victims have recently been awarded millions of dollars. Do not delay. There are time deadlines to file a claim.
Call the Rely On Group now to be connected with an experienced attorney. There is absolutely no risk on your part. You don't owe us a penny unless we are successful.
Call the Rely On Group at 800-698-3105.
If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, call now to get the new talking meter. These new meters are more accurate, they're easier to use, and the best news is you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. Arriva makes it simple. They bill Medicare directly. There are no upfront costs, and they deliver your supplies right to your door for free.
For more information, call 1-800-587-7095.
This is Sports Zone, only on 18 Eyewitness News.
The North County Raiders ended 8 years of frustration with a resounding 42-6 victory over the Farmington Black Knights this past Friday. The Fredericktown Black Cats kept their terrific season rolling when they almost doubled up the Potosi Trojans 43-22. St. John edged Park Hill Central 22-21. Maplewood crushed Perryville 49-10, and Sykeston got by Poplar Bluff 19-7. Pete Kozma connected for his first career home run, and Alan Craig contributed 2 RBIs as the Cardinals beat the Cubs 6-3 on Sunday. Now, this win allows St. Louis to keep a 2.5-game lead in the wild card race as they head to Houston for the final road series of the season. Jason Mott picked up his 6th save in 7 days to clinch the win. For the 3rd week in a row, the Rams were involved in a 1-possession game as the minutes ticked away in the 4th quarter. But all it took was one deflected pass to send the Rams down to an all-too-familiar path in a 23-6 loss to Chicago. The Rams return to the Dome, Sweet Dome, next Sunday when they entertain the Seattle Seahawks. And Mizzou traveled a bumpy road on their first SEC away game, losing to 7th-ranked South Carolina 31-10. And that's today in sports. Fred and Dustin, back to you.
Dustin Comp, we woke up to 36, 37 degrees this morning. Had a lot of people call on the big morning show and say, oh, it's cold out here. But I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining other than I'm sick. I mean, you know, love the weather. When it changes, you get sick from it.
You got the croup or what?
I don't know what I have.
Turpentine, little sugar will help out. Also does good for wormings, too, if you need to be wormed in the spring.
Right.
So now you know a little bit more about medicine.
Good to know.
What about the weather?
The weather is looking wet. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast, and we're going to see showers and thunderstorms off and on for the next several days. On Tuesday, 85 degrees for your daytime high. Wednesday, 80 degrees. Then Thursday and Friday, mid-70s, low 70s by Saturday and Sunday. And then just plain clouds for Monday, temperature around 69 degrees.
I'll tell you what, that temperature is starting to dwindle as we go each week. So fall of the year definitely here, and it does feel good in southeast Missouri.
That is right.
That does it for our newscast. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back tonight at 10 o'clock with more. Until then, have a blessed evening, everybody, and God bless you.
The news doesn't stop here. Just go to KDKZ18.com for your latest news, weather, and sports 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You have a good night. News Watch is next. We'll see you tonight at 10.
Do you see news happening in your neighborhood? Email us at news@kdkz.tv.
Here's what's coming up tonight on KDKZ 18.